the bad, ignorant, unconscious man, or the basically a bad, undesirable poet, writer, creator in life usually becomes unconscious in those places, things, and actions whereby he should have been conscious, and he becomes and remains conscious in those places and actions also where he should and must try to be unconscious in one way or another, because it's not absolutely necessary that we always remain conscious, because the more consciousness we develop, the more conscious we become, or we always exercise this power, the more negative energy and unconscious content and shadow material we are also going to detect, and we're also going to become victims and prisoners of from the social premises, outside affairs, public conditions in one way or another. So we should try to become and remain for some point in time unconscious, ignorant also, and act delusional, stupid, so that we can navigate social circumstances, outside conditions, and still avoid and manage to duck criticism, condemnation, isolation from everyone, including our friends, peers, beloved. And that only happens when we act stupid, foolish, when we develop and practice ignorance, delusion, stupidity also in our lives in one way or another. But then again, if we develop, and then if we always try to practice, if we're always executing consciousness, truthfulness, authenticity, and very critical thinking, then not only will be targeted, criticized, condemned by the ignorant mass and unconscious herd, but will be isolated, scapegoated by the society, by the public premises also, without us even knowing that we became victims of our own knowledge and consciousness, to be honest. So we should try to become or remain as little conscious and self-knowledgeable as we possibly can be. That enables us to kind of get alongside everyone, to basically mix with people. But then again, the more conscious, authentic we become, the more difficult it becomes, so it gets for us to kind of mix with people, to get alongside anyone and everyone, because most people in the modern society are ignorant and unconscious and inauthentic at the same time. So not everyone is worthy of our trust, energy, essential, and not everyone is deserving of the kind of personality, authenticity, character that we are, or that we have become through hard work, a practice of discipline, ambition, and grind, etc. So we should grind, we should develop knowledge, but we should not always be conscious, reasonable, or critical, particularly when we are public, when we are in the social affairs and outside conditions or premises, because the more authentic, critical we get, the more criticism we attract, the more criticized we become in one or another. So obviously everything has its limits, everything we should try to control, moderate. That is the only way to get alongside everyone. Otherwise, everything falls. We become criticized, we become target.